If you did not know, you are a superhero. What kind of superhero? A cubes superhero. What else starts with the same letter as superhero? Yes, S. Today we will be learning about our S, solve and check. Today our I can statement says, repeat after me, I can solve and check my work to identify the answer in a word problem. So in our definition box, we have 3 words. One of those words I know we should already be able to define. Word problem. A word problem, say it with me because I know you know it. A set of words and numbers that give me a math sentence. Now we have 2 other words. We've heard them, we've seen them, and now we are going to define them. Solve. What do I think the word solve means? What's our last step when we're doing our cubes? And usually after I solve, I get the answer. So the word solve can be the way to my answer. It's the formula or the strategy that we use to get an answer. What about check? If I got my answer already, Mr. Nieves has been doing 2 strategies this week. Has he been checking this whole entire time? So check can be using a second strategy to confirm my first answer. And confirm is just a fancy way of saying that I'm checking or making sure that it is the same. So today we're going to go over our last time word problem of the week, and we're going to solve and check. My word problem says Bryson started his schoolwork at 9 o'clock. He finished 5 hours later. What time did Bryson finish? Before we jump into that, let's lay out our strategies. My first strategy is that horizontal line. We call that our, yes, number line. My next strategy has to do with a big old circle with 12 numbers, and we call that our, that's right, analog clock. And the last one that we have on the board is our addition sentence. Today we're going to focus on the first 2. I might do the third one as well because I want to show you something so that you guys don't get confused later on. So let's start off, and our overall strategy for our word problem is, that's right, cubes. C, circle the, yes. U, underline the, that's right. B, box in the, E, I am going to, and S, I'll give you that one because it's our day to learn it, is solve and check. Let's get started. We're going to start with C, circle the key numbers. Bryson started his schoolwork at 9 o'clock. Any key numbers there? Yes, 9 o'clock is a key number. He finished 5 hours later. Do we have another key number there? Perfect, 5. What time did Bryson finish? Did I finish my C? Yes. U is underline the question. So I'm going to look for a question word and a question mark. Is Bryson a question word? No, it is not. Is he a question word? No, it is not. Is what's a question word? Yes, Does it end in a question mark? It does. So my question is, what time did Bryson finish? Perfect. Now I'm at my B. I want to box in my math words. Bryson started his schoolwork at 9 o'clock. Do we have a math word there? Some of us may have said started, because that's giving me the first part. He finished 5 hours later. Oh my goodness, I see the friends jumping up and down. Yes, hours and later. Later lets me know that I am adding. Hours let me know that I'm going to use my hour hand, the short one, or count from 1 to 12. What time did Bryson finish? Then I'm going to move on to my evaluate. So I'm going to put a check mark here. Evaluate. I'm going to pull some information, then think of which strategy I'm going to use. I'm going to focus on my number line and my analog clock today. So those are the two strategies that I'm using. Now I'm going to start to evaluate. I know my start time was 9 o'clock. So because I'm doing a number line, let me go ahead and write that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I know that I'm still evaluating. I'm going to circle the number 9 because that's where I start at. He finished 5 hours later. It's going to get very interesting today. Let me do my circle, because this is the way that I'm going to check my work. And I feel like I really need to check my work today. So I know that I got to move 5 steps. Now I want to solve my problem. Well, I've evaluated already that he's starting at 9. And now he needs to move 5. So let's move. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I ran out of space to move. So what do I need to do? Do I add more numbers? Do we have a 13 o'clock and a 14 o'clock? No. But I still have 2 more numbers that I need to move. How will I do this? Oh, go back to the beginning? Well, let's see if that works. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. I'll stop there. Come here. 4 and 5. Does that look right? How many lines do I have? I have a point here, 1, 2, a point here, 3, a point here, 4, and a point here, 5. Okay, so I moved 5 spaces, but I've never done that before in my number line. This is why checking is so important. Now, before I do that, I do want to take a little break, and I want to show addition. So we have 9 plus 5. We'll count our 9 counters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and our 5 counters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14? Do we have a 14 o'clock? Why did Mr. Nieves make this word problem so difficult? Well, you know what? I solved it already. I know that 2 o'clock is an actual time. I've never heard about 14 o'clock. So what can I do to verify that I have the right answer? Oh, check? Using the second strategy to confirm my first answer. Well, this one didn't confirm my first answer. So let me see if I can get another strategy to help confirm my first answer, which is my analog clock. So I have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because I'm in an hour, I know that my minute hand is pointing at my 12. And I know that my hour hand is going to point at the correct 9. Now I want to move 5 more hours. So I'm going to start at 9 o'clock and I'm going to move forward 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I landed at 2 again. I have 2 here and I have 2 here. So even though my addition strategy didn't work out for this problem, my other 2 strategies still work. My solve is the way to the answer. This is what I used to solve. I tried checking it with a second strategy to confirm the first one. This strategy didn't work, so I had to use another strategy. The second strategy did work. My 2 matches my 2. So my answer will be 2. Not when I'm talking about time. It is 2 o'clock or 2 dots are separated, o'clock. Both of them show the same thing. So when you are working, sometimes some of your strategies might seem a little crazy, which is why it's important for us to solve and check. You should be able to confirm your first answer with one of the other strategies. It's Friday. You guys are superheroes and you are going to crush solving and checking. So proud of you. Let's do a roller coaster celebration. Ready? Peer over. Woo, woo, woo. Good luck. Crush it today.